Hi guys, and thank you again for joining us. Today I want to share with you one of my personal skincare favorites actually, and that is from EHA Skincare. So EHA Skincare is actually a homegrown brand. So the products are made in Japan, but it's actually a local company. So from the range, these two are my favorites. So this is their sunscreen, which is 24 hours. I do not ever not apply this. I mean, rain, shine, whether I'm in my house or whether I go out, I always use this. And the Hydra Serum, which is a relatively new launch, and I really like this too because my skin is very dehydrated. So combined, I probably can't really live without these two products. So today I'm going to talk to you more about the products and kind of show you why they're so special. So the first product I'd like to talk to you about is their Hydra Serum. Now what makes this unique is the fact that it's got a lot of hyaluronic acid in it. So how can you gauge when a product which says it's got hyaluronic acid actually does is basically by the texture. So if it's got a high grade hyaluronic acid and if it has a lot of it, what happens is the texture is different. You would find it to be more stretchy. So there's a lot of viscosity or stretchiness. I also like the fact that it is so light, it's like water, it just melts into your skin without leaving any residue. So there's zero stickiness, zero ickiness, it's just gone. I also like it because my skin is naturally very dehydrated. So I need a product that can trap and hold in the moisture and keep my skin from aging and getting very dry. So hyaluronic acid is something we produce naturally, but as we grow older, it starts to reduce, which is why you need to kind of apply it topically or take it orally or whatever, but it helps to have a serum that can trap in your moisture. So this is something that I use every morning and every night. The next product that I use every single day, so it's a part of my daily regime. Whether I'm at home, whether I go out, I have to use their 24-hour sunscreen. Now, what makes this unique is the fact that the texture is lovely, it's lightly tinted. So I use this in place of foundation. So right now, I'm actually using this and a loose powder. I don't like the feel of foundation, plus my skin's not very nice. I've got lots of holes and acne scars. So I find if you don't have a nice base, it's hard to actually find a foundation that looks good and sits good on your skin without looking cakey. So this works really well for me. So it's very lightly tinted and it's super sheer. And what you do is, this is how you use it. It's actually quite interesting. So you basically put a pea-size amount. So you don't use too much. You put a pea-size amount. And then what I do is I scoop it up with my fingers, I rub them together, and I pat it onto my skin. So you're not supposed to kind of rub it in. You're supposed to pat it so it forms a sort of like a barrier on your skin and protects it from UV damage. You use this 3 times. So basically, one pea-size amount 3 times before you can tap it onto your face and rub it in. It doesn't leave an unattractive white cast, which is very important because I don't like traditional sunscreens that are very heavy and very sticky. This is almost matte. It leaves your skin looking nice and kind of like better than real skin, and it has no scent. It keeps your skin cooler, so during the hot weather right now, it just makes your skin feel more comfortable. And it also has SPF 100, which means that you don't need to reapply. Now normally, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, I mean most of you are, but some of you may not realize that sunscreen's efficacy halves every 2 to 4 hours, which means that if you have an SPF that is 30, in 2 hours it becomes SPF 15, in 2 hours that becomes 7.5. So you're not really getting the protection your skin requires, and the first defense against aging is a good sunscreen. So I really like this and it works for me. So it works for my skin. Even when I had full-blown eczema, I was using this. I don't have any problem. So it's not scented, it's cooling on the skin, and most importantly, it makes my complexion more even and I feel my skin tone looks better. These two products are the two things that are basically used every day. So this is twice a day, morning and night. This is every morning, and I don't need to touch up because it's a 24-hour block, which means as long as I'm not swimming or sweating profusely, I do not have to reapply this, unlike traditional sunscreens. So if you want to find out more information about this range of products, you can check out snapshots. So I've kind of listed out the product benefits under snapshots, and it's kind of more detailed than my actual review. So have a look, read through, see whether you're interested. I've also given the shop details. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for joining us, and see you guys again.